Hey guys, insight number 2 here. Yes, I'm on holiday locale and it's freaking hot, but when I'm done this, I'm going to get into the pool that's right there. We're going to go now to verse 18. I'm trying to get these done super short for you because I know it's Christmas holiday season and you want to be with your families, so that's so good. We just did verse 12. If you want to look at that, go do that. From verses 12 to 18, this is Moses' conversation with Satan. So in verse 18 it says, "And again Moses said, I will not cease to call upon God. I have other things to inquire of him, for his glory has been upon me. Wherefore I can judge between him and thee. Depart hence, Satan." This is where he tells Satan to get lost. Why? Because he knows Christ. He's had conversations with him, he's had experiences with him, and he knows that this is not Christ. He had that plan. He knew Christ and he had that plan. So, what is your plan to resist Satan's temptations? What do you do to resist that? What is that thing, that plan that you have in place, so that when Satan comes in with flattery and Satan tempts you to do this, or Satan throws whatever in your way, because he will, he always does, he will keep trying, he will never give up. That is probably the one positive thing about him, is he will never give up. So what is your plan to resist Satan's temptations? Now the Come Follow Me manual actually suggests this week the same thing that I did anyway, way back when I was trying to overcome my struggles. And the sentence is, when I am tempted to blank, I will whatever, right? So I use this and I still do when I'm tempted, old and new temptations, because there's new ones that come along all the time, so old and new. For example, this is my one. When I am tempted to abuse or use drugs or alcohol, because I am an addict and I've been clean for since 2000, since 95. Wow, I hadn't even thought about it. Since 1995 I've been clean, but yes, I'm still an addict. It's still in me, and I still get the physical that goes with it. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a second. But yeah, when I am tempted to abuse or use drugs or alcohol, I will pray, then go and serve someone. And that seems to work for me every time. I have that plan in place. So when that happens to me, whatever that service is or whoever that person is, whether I get thanked, whether it's noted, it is insignificantly, it doesn't matter. It matters to that person probably, but it doesn't matter to me. The point is, that's my plan, and that works for me. So what is your plan? Have one in place before it happens, so that you can resist the temptation of Satan and that you can have that action plan to get through it. So yeah, physically I will always have addiction because my body remembers that addiction, and when I'm stressed or tired or depressed or whatever's going on, high emotions, it will send me straight back to wanting drugs and alcohol, mostly alcohol. Even like last night when we went to the restaurant for dinner, which was so nice, Christmas Eve dinner, and they give us the drinks list, and I was just like, oh, I remember how good that was. And it is. And I'm not going to lie to you and say alcohol is horrible and disgusting and gross. No, the results of it are, but the taste of it and the feeling that you get when you drink it is so wired to hit those receptors in our brain that give us pleasure immediately. And yet there is no lasting goodness from it. There really isn't. And I'm not downing on people who, drink casually and are not members of the church and they have a drink. That is fine. Some people can handle it. I could not. I was an alcoholic. I still will always be that alcoholic personality, except that I've been clean, as I said, since the end of 1995. So yay for me, but hard pathway to walk. Don't start. Honestly, when it was President Benson said, he never had a problem because he never tried it in the first place, and I'm like, that is sage advice, my friend. It really is. Anyway, I have overcome them. So spiritually, physically, I'm always going to have that. Spiritually, I can overcome that because I've gained control of my physical self through my spirituality. My spiritual self has gained control of my physical self, and I can override those physical yearnings by looking spiritually and saying, no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to go and do something else. I have that plan. So it's a lifetime journey, and I'll still and yet may fall again. I pray I don't. But it's in me, and it's something I have to live with. But having a solid plan definitely helps. That solid plan and that constant like grounding, meditation, have a support group. They all work to help banish Satan and his flattery from your life. They really do. Richard G. Scott, he said, as you lose your life in the service of Father in Heaven's children, Satan's temptations lose power in your life. And I tell you with 100% testimony on that, it is absolutely true. If you lose yourself in service to others, the power of Satan's temptations, it just disappears. And that's so true. So look and learn from Moses here, and that how he got Satan to disappear and go away was because he knew Christ and he had a plan. He said, get out. I know that you're not Christ. Get out. So well done, Moses. High five on that one. And then Christ comes in and tells him amazing stuff, which we're going to look at next. Okay, I'll see you there.